My child, I have seen every trial you faced, even those you kept hidden. For long times you believed you were unnoticed, that your words were not heard. You walked through confusion, carrying weights others assigned to you, quieting who you truly are for their ease. Know this, my beloved, the time of quiet readiness is now concluding. What felt like waiting, or even a retreat, was my gentle hand, steering you toward a new path. This exact time is set for a profound unveiling. Soon you will understand why certain doors closed, why some paths grew narrow, and why that quiet time felt so deep. What I am now revealing will remove every false self you adopted, every untrue story that hid your real worth. You will begin to see with a clearness meant for this moment. My child, I was there in every quiet moment. I saw your calm patience when answers were not yet visible, and your steady kindness, even when it was not returned. This recent passage of time was not to point out flaws, but to uncover the deep strength within you. Because of the steadfast spirit I observed, I can now show you more. You are prepared for clearer seeing, a deeper bond, and a wider influence. This is not about flawlessness, but about the strong core I found in you. Hard times are not mainly about making flawless choices, my precious one, but about the way you carried yourself. It is about your inner calm when situations remained fixed, or when justice seemed missing, or when your aims were not understood. Even when weary and unsure, you held on to your tender heart, your willingness, and your belief. Your most important questions were asked with deep respect. Even your hardest moments led you closer to me. Because you continued even when it was hard to stay grounded, I tell you now with joy, you have moved through this time with success. Your victory came not from stepping around trouble, but from remaining close to me through it all. Not from knowing every answer, but from staying stable when insight was dim. You did more than just last. You protected your true self when outside pressures tried to alter who you are. This truth about you shines clear. These tests came without warning, yet your deepest self revealed your genuine heart to me. You did not let resentment harden you, my child. You did not let quiet times lead you astray, nor did you see periods of calm as a reason to leave your way. And now a new measure of impact is emerging in your life. This is not something you took by might, but something you have arrived at simply. This is the moment for your real value to be seen. Soon you will understand how your private trials were indeed steps toward growth. You are about to witness how what seemed like a barren time was truly preparing you for a broader purpose. My aim was never to weigh you down with hardship. My desire was to strengthen your spirit through every challenge. I know you will use what I offer with wisdom. The time of inner becoming is now moving toward outward expression. Your unseen efforts are soon to bring clear results. This is not because you demanded it, but because you stayed steady. And what I am about to make known will confirm what your core self has always known to be true. My precious one, certain veils have settled over your understanding. Veils that did not come from me. Thoughts, assumptions, mistaken lessons, and unhelpful words have blurred your sight, making you see your own existence, your path, and your bonds in ways I never purposed. Before you could grasp your real self, you were told who you should be. You were held within bounds set by others, those who cast their own worries, their own lacking, and their own desire for command onto you. This happened slowly, through many words spoken, looks exchanged, and rules set, until their views sounded louder than the knowing deep inside you. You changed yourself to feel wanted. You acted in specific ways to be liked. You bent to the wishes of those who claimed to know what was right for you. Through this, the distinct qualities of your true self became less clear. Yet, my child, I never stopped watching over you. I always knew your genuine self. I am peeling away the untrue masks you felt you had to wear for others to accept you. I am undoing the false narratives that kept you hidden, making you fear you were either too much or not enough. You were not created to lessen yourself. You were not designed to fit another's idea. You carry a unique mark from your deepest self. No outside thought, no past error, no earthly claim can take this away. For a long time you tried to become what others approved of, all the while dimming the very qualities that shone brightest within you. But I am restoring what you covered to cope. I am bringing forward the parts of you quieted by uncertainty and making them known with certainty. Your true essence was never shaped by your actions, but always by who you are when you are with me. You were meant to show something truly real. This makes it clear why you often felt apart, my beloved one. This shows why even your achievements brought no lasting peace. Deep within you, your spirit knew you were living a role that was not truly yours. But that time is finished. The part of you that does not look for outside notice, because you understand you are already deeply held. The part of you that does not pursue acceptance, because you act from a settled truth within. My strength is not something you must search for, my child. It lives inside you. Let go of what never truly belonged to you and accept the truth that has always been yours. My beloved, listen closely to what I say, and you will sense something awakening inside you. This shifts how you see yourself, what you draw near, the words you use, and the way your life unfolds. Your value will be solid, unaffected by anyone else's thoughts. A calm assurance will settle within, undisturbed by any worldly idea. This is born from resting in the deep truth of your being. This truth not only sets you free, it awakens the very core of you. What I tell you now affirms the spirit you truly are, revealing how your life flows when you live from that genuine inner place. You know what it feels like to give your all and still be unseen. You have lived through times when being silently ignored hurt more than any sharp word. In those silent periods, a question may have risen in your heart. Am I truly seen by anyone? But I speak to you now, my beloved, with words that remove all doubt and reveal every truth. My precious one, I have never missed you, not for a moment. Even when others failed to really perceive you, I watched every part of your journey with full care. While they went their own way, I was building something strong inside you. You are not simply one among many. You are not just a piece of something larger. You are not waiting on the fringes for your turn. My child, understand why your way has been so challenging. There was a deep reason for the heavy load you carried, a weight that felt too much for where you were. I witnessed every detail of your journey. This is why you met challenges others did not. This is why your path has felt distinct, separate, and often misunderstood. My beloved, you are not here by chance. The intense emotions you felt were not a penalty. They were a way to build strength within you. I have observed your life's journey with profound care. Your value is not earned. It is already the essence of who you are. I am now guiding you forward, speeding your steps toward the exact reason I brought you here from the start. I led you along a less clear route, not to cause hardship, but to make your resolve firm. You had to stay firm without needing others' approval, to move ahead when things were unclear, and to keep going when others stopped. This is because your inner endurance is essential for what is to come. You are prepared now to make a significant impact. My attention was not on what you did, but on your readiness to heed my guidance. When your will weakened, you remained steady because my own strength was with you. I have surrounded you with deep understanding and clear insight, which others will now see. You will step into situations that once troubled you, carrying a calm power that grew inside you during quiet times. You are not the same soul who faced those tests. You carry a quiet fire within as you advance. This comes not from trying harder, but from deep trust in me. Resting in that certainty, I am now unfolding important works for you. There is no need for you to push or to seek praise for yourself. Simply move ahead with calm assurance and fitting opportunities, genuine connections, and all you need will appear. My child, I never stopped seeing you. You were being prepared for a time when your true self would be clear to many. My beloved, what I reveal now will not only prove my constant watchfulness, but also show how I held back the best things until you were truly prepared for them. Certain parts were slowed, not taken away or denied, but preserved for the right instant. You spoke your heart's greatest longings. You waited with patience. You sought understanding, perhaps believing something was missing inside you. Yet the waiting you went through was no error. It was completely about my perfect timing. I held some good things separate, not because you lacked true worth, but because your inner power was not yet ready to hold the full measure of what was for you. Some blessings must be held until you have the inner fortitude to carry them. Now, my cherished one, I speak this with clear intent. What held you back is now releasing its hold. The burdens are dissolving. This period of quiet preparation is closing, and what was made ready is now coming forth. You have moved through your time of testing. You pressed through long, hard periods where no movement was clear, yet you kept your trust. You met the quiet doubts, the urge to withdraw, the weight of others' expectations. But in that steady endurance, something profound was being prepared. You could not see what was next, but something enduring was coming into being, piece by piece. And now, what was held back is ready to appear. When it shows itself, it will come quickly and fully. This swiftness will seem sudden, but it is the natural outcome of your firm trust. This unveiling is the outcome of your quiet faithfulness. Do not be surprised when parts of your life that felt empty suddenly flourish. Do not be surprised when opportunities that once passed you by now seek you out. When conversations that once dismissed you now center on your true self. This is not mere chance, my beloved. This is the complete unfolding of what I have carefully prepared. Once this begins to unfold, nothing can halt it. No opposing force, no outside plans, no other person, no past circumstance. Closed paths will now become clear. Times of waiting will turn into true closeness. What you have wished for will become real, moving from desire to true belonging. My precious one, this new reality will be plain for you to see, and also for those watching. They will observe your journey. They will see what comes of it. My beloved, you have longed for steady understanding, for deep strength inside, for genuine change, and for your own firm footing. Now these quiet desires will begin to show themselves in your life, step by step. You will feel this truth rise within you before it becomes clear to everyone. You will notice it turning around you. Your current situation is becoming fresh. Troubles are letting go. What was not seen will soon appear. Bonds are strengthening, though you may not yet grasp them. My beloved, this moment holds these changes. They are not distant. My beloved, grasp this truth. As all things move quickly, keep your heart firm. Do not let the pace of what approaches pull your focus from me. Stay firm as these good things become present. Keep hearing my clear guidance. Even with all that is new around you, your focus belongs with me, not just on what happens. I am not merely granting your desires. I am protecting your inner core as these things appear. I'm giving you sharp awareness along with what you receive, so you may care for it well. What arrives for you is not only for your own calm, it serves a larger aim. It will offer more than you need for yourself. It will touch others. It will awaken something in those who see you, even if they cannot name it. So, prepare your inner self. Release what weighs on your thoughts and feelings, for the deep desire within you will soon find its full shape. What comes next will bring you full clarity, my precious one. It is not that you missed anything before, but your understanding will now be whole. I led you on ways you did not always fully see then. You let go of what you believed, even when it felt hard. You chose your own stand, even when others held different views, trusting my soft nudge above their strong words. A plain understanding calms your spirit. My beloved one, this inner certainty is now becoming constant inside you. You will not ask for direction from those who do not see clearly. You will not need others to agree before you move forward. The truth you hold will always light your way. You will step with a quiet sureness, needing no permission. Even those who once caused your doubt will see a deep alteration in you. Your responses will be fresh. Your hold on what develops will grow stronger. You will no longer focus your thoughts on what is done. You will cease seeking ways that are no longer open. You will calm your concerns and receive what comes from resting in me. I am not just giving you answers. I am bringing your deepest desires into harmony with what is for you. This clear awareness is not fleeting. It is becoming firm within you. It will lead your decisions, reveal your true place, deepen your connections with others, and direct your actions toward lasting good. My child, you will know whom to trust. You will understand where your strength is best used. You will see when to act and when to rest. You will not be swayed by passing emotions. You will be led by the sure knowing that comes from being near me. I am taking away doubt and giving you firm belief. From this moment, my beloved, doubt has no power over your path. It is gone. A deep stillness quiets your mind, my precious one, and a clear path opens before you. Receive this truth now. What I share with you next will sharpen your understanding and reveal what has always awaited your full trust. My precious one, your clear vision has been clouded by forces that are not truly you. The thoughts of others, their unmet hopes, their mistaken ideas, and their partial views have hidden your true sight. This made you see yourself, your path, and your bonds through eyes that were not truly yours. Before you could fully grasp who you are, others spoke about you, forming what they believed you to be. You were held by the limits set by those who cast their own worries, their own errors, and their own desire for control upon you. This happened slowly, with every word, every look, every expectation they set, until their ideas felt stronger in your spirit than your own deep knowing. Because of this, the real shape of who you are became hard to see. But I, my beloved, always kept my steady gaze on you. I never stopped seeing your true self. Now, the distance between you and grasping the truth of who you are meant to be is lessening. I am removing every covering, every hidden falsehood, every hazy thought, every voice, even those meaning well, that kept you from showing your full truth. I am moving them away. I am releasing the ideas that came from troubled hearts who had not found their own peace. I am easing the thoughts that narrowed your choices, causing you to look for agreement from those not meant to lead you. Even the praise that held you to who you used to be, a former self you have now left behind, I am freeing you from that too. My beloved one, you are not meant to live inside anyone else's view of your true self. But now I am making your true vision clear. What was unseen now stands clear. The weight you felt was yours to carry, you will now know came from outside influences. Some heavy feelings you carried were never truly meant for you. They were given to you as mistaken advice. All of this ends right now. A heavy weight is now easing from you, my beloved. The untrue thoughts about yourself, the duties that feel wrong, and the constant unease are all departing. You are stepping back into your genuine liberty, the kind that allows your full being to unfold. I am now making clear the way you perceive yourself. I am reforming the thoughts others imposed on you. My child, you will reflect and know the reasons you accepted false narratives about your being. A deep strength will awaken inside you, not like a quick flash, but as a constant current from your genuine liberty. Those who shaped your self-perception might not comprehend this change. They may struggle against your fresh insight, because your former uncertainty provided them a sense of security. Yet, this will not stop what I am revealing. My child, your perceptions are made new. The way forward holds no fear. Soon you will move with an innate power you were unaware you possessed. You will perceive what has been hidden. You will grasp true intentions. You will know exactly when to voice your thoughts and when to remain silent, not by chance, but by a deep conviction I have set inside you. Though this path may feel unfamiliar initially, my precious one, this is truly your intended course. Your deepest being has yearned for this time. I am not just restoring your clear sight, I am also fortifying your trust in your own insight. You will cease to question your choices. You will find an inner stillness with every path you select. A calm wisdom will lead you, separate from the expectations of others. Chances will appear with fresh meaning. Conversations will shift their course. Connections will deepen. When you truly perceive, you will not pick what is merely easy. So, my beloved, observe with renewed vision. You are no longer seeing through the concepts others gave you. You see with the clear insight I have placed within your spirit. The next understanding I give you will affirm this. You are not made to be overlooked, but to grasp deeply. My child, you remember those moments. Journeys that stopped abruptly. Relationships that faded. Acknowledgement that was withheld. You questioned your own value, asking what flaw you carried. Why you were not selected, even after offering your entirety. Those rejections brought you more pain than anyone truly knew, not from weakness, but because you offered your complete self. You gave your whole heart to individuals, to hopes, and to the places around you. When you encountered silence, distance, or being ignored, it caused a hurt no one else noticed. But I witnessed it. And today, my child, you must grasp that the partings you sorrowed over were not obstructions, but methods I used to protect you, even if it seemed unclear. I allowed them to leave. I shut those roots. I let the silence deepen, not to bring you grief, but to guard your true essence. You felt a void. Still, You were being shielded from paths that would diminish who you truly are. The ways you wanted to cling to would have blocked your true purpose. The individuals you believed essential would have depleted your inner vitality. Events transpired unlike your expectation because you were led toward a deeper existence, free from deceit, unharmed by lesser choices. I permitted unease to clear away what did not belong to you. You were not made to feel unworthy, my beloved one. It was done to lead you back to your true self. An innate nature lives within you, existing before any definitions of the world. A spirit sincere, courageous, abundant in goodness, and firm. For your authentic self to appear, the untrue layers had to fall off. You thought you were losing your balance, my child, but you were actually releasing false perceptions about yourself. You believed you were falling apart, yet the burden of every mistaken idea about you was being lifted. You did not know, but even your achievements had turned into a guard. Your competence was concealing your desire for true closeness. Your victories were hiding your longing to be completely known. Therefore, what was not genuine became evident. I permitted certain foundations to crumble, not because they were flawed in themselves, but because they were formed around an image of you that was not true. Relationships that saw only what you did and not your true spirit gently faded away. Chances that noticed your outer shape but overlooked your inner core ended. And even though it felt hard, it was essential. For complete soundness comes only from your authentic self, not from an appearance formed by concern, old pains, or external demands. That is why the aspects of you that looked for acceptance were brought into view. Hidden sides of your being were made known, not to cause disgrace, but to make you whole. The release felt like profound sadness, but it was truly a deep healing. You were not intended to remain where you were merely endured. Instead, you were guided to spaces that truly call to your authentic being. For what is coming to you cannot be welcomed by one who is not genuine. It requires your true self. It requires your entire being. To accept what is before you, my cherished child, you must firmly stand in your reality. The path you have walked, even its challenging times, had meaning. Every trial softly took away what was never truly yours. Now, my beloved child, you will start to experience the deep freedom of living as your authentic self. Not the self others praised, but the one I created. You will find that the paths meant for you do not ask you to diminish your being. The path laid out for you now aligns perfectly with who you genuinely are. The unease you once felt will give way to a deep, calm assurance. This peace shows you, my child, that you are not wandering but stepping into what I always held ready for you. What feels like a new beginning is truly a doorway to full clarity. My beloved, the bonds you now find, the help that comes to you, the truths that become clear, and the paths that open, none of these are by chance. They are definite signs that you have stopped chasing what was fleeting and now move in harmony with your authentic self. I held these gifts for a reason, not just for your own happiness, but so you would care for them with profound insight. If these had come to you sooner, you might have held them only for your benefit. But now you will see them as sacred duties. You will clearly understand that all you are given serves a goal beyond your own ease. It is meant to lift up those around you. My child, the paths opening before you are not just for your own walk, but also to offer refuge to others. This is why waiting was so vital. What you now comprehend was once far from your reach. You have shown your inner resilience. Your wisdom has deepened. I now trust you completely. So move into this unfolding time with a firm spirit, not like someone beginning anew, but as one who has arrived at their full stature. This is more than something given. It is your genuine direction made real. No moment of your life was without meaning. No struggle was without its purpose. What was shown to you was not to crush you, but to confirm where you truly belong. Your destined role in my vast plan was never forgotten, my beloved. You simply needed space to grow into the person ready to embrace it. Now that your readiness is clear, the opportunity you awaited has come, not as a new beginning, but as the exact instant you step into everything I have held secure for you since the very start. Even now, my precious one, memories surface that hold a deep ache. Bonds broken, chances gone. Moments when you gave your whole self, only to see those things fade away. You look back on these times, asking what went wrong, wondering why they ended when your heart's aim felt so clear. But listen closely, my child. Those parts were not taken to cause you pain. I allowed them to depart because they were not built to endure on the path I marked for you. I let them go, not to bring sorrow, but to help you grow. What left your life lacked the strength to stay firm on the journey I laid out. It was never meant to last, no matter how tightly you held it. You saw their leaving as a turning from you. It was, in truth, a move toward something larger. You felt loss when they were gone, yet space was being created. You were not meant to harbor bitterness about what you no longer possessed, but to trust its deeper purpose. For what truly matters is not just what brings comfort now, but what stands firm when challenges appear. Connections that do more than simply calm your feelings. They guard your genuine calling. Roles and chances that do more than earn you approval. They support who you truly are. A clear way was being made ready for what your truest self genuinely longed for. There were people you wished would stay, ventures you wanted to continue, travels you hoped would stretch on. Still, those deepest desires were not ignored. They were guided with care. You did not falter because those things stopped. They concluded because they were never meant to hold lasting weight. Your core being is not weighed down by what has disappeared, my child. Instead, I see you ready to accept something of deeper worth. What is now taking shape requires a solid base, and such a base cannot rest on passing links. So what lasted for only a short time was moved away, not to show any flaw in you, but to confirm your steady spirit. Every conclusion was a step toward your complete readiness. You were never meant to carry the weight of relationships that had finished their purpose. Therefore, anything that could not move forward with you was released, not to cause you pain, but to ensure your security. What might have pulled you from your genuine direction, drained your vitality, led you off course, or hurt the truth growing within you, was gently put aside. And now, my beloved, you will start to see that only what holds true strength stays in your life. What remains with you now aligns with your truest purpose. You will consider and fully grasp that nothing truly vital was ever taken, only what served for a brief span. I allowed things to depart, not to leave you void, but to free your hands so I might give you something that endures. What you are now receiving holds genuine importance. It will not waver with changing moods. It will not fade when hardships emerge. It will not lessen when your inner peace returns. It stands firm in truth, supported by my constant presence. The bonds now forming will hold deep meaning. The duties now appearing will be clear. The paths opening for you will not vanish as you move forward. They will guide you directly to your true aim. And when this happens, it will not go against what you let go of. It will bring comfort to parts of you that you did not realize still felt pain. It will silence the quiet doubt that made you question yourself when circumstances shifted. It will make whole what you believed was fractured. What is now unfolding is not merely filling an empty space. It is a truly fresh beginning. The future does not erase the hurts of your past. It gives them meaning. You will carry these experiences, my precious one, not as a heavy load, but as evidence that insight comes from loss as much as from gifts. So, my beloved, do not dwell in sorrow for what is gone. Allow the emptiness you feel to become the open ground where your trust in me grows stronger. Know this, my child. Wisdom comes not only from what you receive, but also from what is taken away. Keep this truth with you, my precious one, in every moment from now on. Your path forward is not accidental. My steady purpose directs your way, and what is now set will endure. My beloved, you once changed yourself to find security. My beloved, you altered your outward appearance, silenced your true feelings, and lessened your own bright spirit. You did this to fit into places that could not hold who you truly are. You reshaped your inner self, hoping for approval, and guarded your tender heart to keep it safe. I saw you adjust your whole being to match what others expected, becoming good at appearing strong while your true self remained hidden. But the fronts you put up for safety could not conceal who you truly are forever. This is why I let unease remove what was not authentic. You were not being lessened, my beloved. This was to lead you back to the unique essence I placed within you. My beloved, a real core lives within you, present long before the world tried to tell you who to be. This core has no pretense, holds its own truth with steady strength, is abundant with love, and remains unshaken. For your true self to fully appear, all that hid it needed to be set free. You felt your inner power lessen, my child, but you were merely releasing the roles you had taken on. You felt as if you were breaking, my beloved, but I was simply bringing forth the very core of who you truly are. Even what you considered great successes, my precious child, had begun to obscure the genuine yearning living inside you. Your admired achievements, though praised by many, were in truth covering your deep wish to be seen for your real self. For this reason, I allowed certain situations to end, not because they were wrong in themselves, but because they relied on anything other than who you truly are. Relationships that held onto a role you played instead of your true being came to their proper close. Ways forward that recognized your outer appearance but missed your inner spirit came to a stop. Even though this caused you sorrow, my child, this process was truly necessary. For the future I hold for you cannot be built on a false picture. It can only be built on the real self I placed within you, free from worry, old wounds, or outside pressures. This is precisely why the parts of yourself you altered to win approval were brought into plain sight. The hidden places where you held back were uncovered, not to expose weakness, but to guide you back to your complete self. Letting go of these false presentations felt like a deep shame, my precious child. But it was truly a profound return to your authentic whole self. You were not allowed to remain in places where you were only hesitantly welcomed. Instead, you were guided to spaces that called for your true being. For what I am preparing to entrust to you cannot be sustained by a false image. It calls for the real you. It calls for your whole self. It seeks someone who can enter any situation fully as they are, even if their true presence does not match what others expect. This was the central reason for your journey, my child. Even if you could not understand it at the time, every difficult experience served to reveal your true self, letting go of what was never meant for you. And now, you will begin to know the freedom of simply being your true self. Not the self others approved, but the one I always intended for you from your very beginning. You will understand that the paths set before you do not ask you to diminish who you are. The duties given to you will perfectly suit your natural abilities. You will find calm where disturbance once lived. This will be your clear understanding, my child, that you are not lost, but moving precisely along the way I have always set for you. You will come to know that what seemed like a wholly fresh start is, in truth, an opening to deep abundance. The bonds, the sustenance, the insight, the opportunities. These will appear not by chance, but as a clear sign that you are no longer seeking what might be, but truly entering what is appointed for you. These good things were kept safe for you, my beloved, not just for your joy, but so you could care for them with clear wisdom. If they had been given to you earlier, you might have claimed them as your own successes. But now, you will see them as holy duties. You will grasp that all that is now given to you is connected to something far larger than your own peace. It is bound to a wide impact. This is why your journey called for firm determination. For what you can now accept was once beyond your reach. You have proven your worth. You have been made complete. And now you are confirmed as ready. So step into this new time with confidence, my child, not as someone merely beginning, but as someone fully restored. This is more than a prize. It is the full outcome of every step that has led you to this exact point. Not one breath lacked purpose. No sorrowful tear was without reason. The journey you have taken, my child, was not meant to diminish you. Its true purpose was to guide you precisely to this moment. You have always remained within my eternal design. You simply needed space to become who you are meant to be for it. Now, my beloved, your spirit is prepared, and the way you sought is revealing itself clearly. My cherished one, you are beginning to understand what holds true value, even when life feels hard. What endures with you is always connected to your genuine reason for being. In time, you will know that nothing truly vital ever departed, only what served a passing role. I allowed an emptiness to appear, not to leave you bare, but to ready your hands for something richer from me. Yes, at first it can feel as if a piece of you has vanished. My child, you may feel something dear has slipped away. But what I shifted will not stop you. Instead, it will make you whole. It will set you free. My aim is not to give you small pieces of joy. I offer nothing less than completeness. I bring deep and lasting contentment. I will not allow anything that seems right, but does not honor the profound truth I have set inside you, to delay your real purpose. I held back what would have consumed your time without true gain. I prevented anything that would have lessened your authentic purpose. I held still what would have kept you from vital insights. Certain connections would have scattered your attention. Other possibilities looked good, but lacked true substance. Public praise might have found you, yet it carried no true approval from me. I shielded you from tempting diversions that could not uphold the real value of your life's gift. While others pursued temporary gains, I was settling you more deeply within yourself. I was making your inner being strong. I was raising your spirit to withstand. My precious one, the good I have prepared for you reaches beyond your own life. Its blessing will move through you, affecting countless others for all time to come. For this fresh start to truly settle, it needed space, room for growth. So I removed what fell short. I set aside what did not belong. I ended what you held on to from mere routine. Now that your way is made plain, I draw near. What I offer is not just a trade for what left. It is not a past longing simply reshaped. It is a genuine gift, directly from my very being. A feeling of completeness that will feel like home, because it flows from your deepest self. You will understand the real power in being still. You will feel the change from constant striving to simply taking in, without strain. This goodness coming to you will not demand your hurried pursuit. It will find you when you let go. It will reveal itself in a way that confirms every silent truth you felt, even if you doubted it deeply. You will not need to push it, plead for it, or question if it is real. You will simply recognize it. You will see it comes from me. My child, when I hold back something for a while, I always bring something greater to fill its space. The next favor I extend to you will fit perfectly, arrive exactly when needed, and be so clearly true that it will make sense of every tear you shed over what seemed incomplete. There were periods that felt empty, like blank spaces you just passed through. Days when your only goal was to keep moving, without giving in to bewilderment. My beloved, you did not grasp it then, but those moments held deep meaning. They were quiet trials, hidden views into your faith in me, your steady resolve, your humble heart, and your honesty. No one else noticed you. No one spoke praise for you. Yet, I saw every silent victory. I watched you choose kindness when severity would have been easier. My precious one, the clarity I have brought to you today is a gift meant not only for your own journey, but for the journey of many. Let this truth settle deep within your spirit, becoming the steadfast ground beneath your steps. Now stand with me in this sacred work. First, I ask you to walk daily with those who carry my authentic light. They are the faithful who choose to live by my truth each day. Come, join this steadfast company. Next, let your light shine brightly for others. Be a messenger to 3 individuals who you know are searching for what you have found. Spread this light by simply sharing what I have poured into you. Your willingness to extend this truth opens their path to freedom. Finally, to seal this truth within your being, proclaim this reality. I have faith. State these words, letting their power resonate through your spirit and confirm my promise to you. My constant presence is with you, my beloved, guiding every new assignment.
We run on viewer donations alone. Please help us spread God's word by either scanning the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you.